kind of a it's not very well known treatment. Everybody, when you say plasma, there's two things people think about. They think about PRP or the blood plasma, or they think of plasma pen. The little pen that burns your skin, makes little dots on your skin. So Neogen is actually an actual plasma device that uses nitrogen gas to. Plasma is a fourth state of matter. So you take gas and you energize it, and it delivers radio frequency energy to the skin for rejuvenation. So when you're treating the skin with plasma, it actually helps to tighten the skin. It helps to rejuvenate it. It helps to treat it for, there's different indications, including pre-malignant conditions and things like that. So unlike pen plasma, which can actually burn the skin, and it's not really well controlled because it depends on, like, if you hold that pen a second too long, you could get a hole. So versus this one, the settings are standardized and it's much safer, and it's just a puff of gas, and it's kind of a nice even distribution of energy. So Neogen plasma is great for low downtime treatments for the face, including the eyes. For upper eyelids, it helps to tighten up the skin a little bit. So we did an upper.
My eyes,
Yeah, we
and
did that.
it was an awesome experience because I've had these hooded eyes for my whole life, and I really just felt very self conscious about it. Dr. G offered this treatment to me, and I said, let's do it. And I really feel like it made a really nice difference in my eyes. It like really opened me up. I get a lot of compliments that my eyes look brighter, bigger, and I feel it too. I feel a lot of tightness in the upper lid area, and I really recommend, if you don't want to get surgery, if you're not ready for it, this is a really good option to try out before. And the downtime was, I want to say, 4 to 5 days, and I actually worked the day that I did it. I worked all day long,
Yeah, if you
so
don't mind looking like a raccoon for a bit,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't that painful. I think we did it like in, what was it, 10 minutes maybe. It
Yeah,
was it was
I
a quick
mean, it's a pretty
procedure.
quick procedure for the eyes.
Yeah,
With the lower settings, there's not really need for pain medication or numbing, although you can put some numbing cream on.
right.
But it's like a puff of hot air. Um,
Yeah,
and so it heats up the tissues. You might get some peeling, but then afterwards it does help to stimulate the skin. And there's no incisions, no scars, and so kind of a nice treatment to do. Sometimes you can do it more than once. It's just you're stimulating tightness. So the heat, when it penetrates into the skin, it denatures protein. So it actually helps to bring in more collagen uh, just kind of contracts the skin a little bit. So you can actually get some tightness without cutting. It's like a baby cousin of the other plasma device that we use called Renuvion. That one has much more downtime, but it really has good results for the eyes. You can really, you know, have a result that's almost equivalent to an upper blepharoplasty, but it has a bit more downtime and definitely needs more numbing because it's kind of painful. But with numbing, obviously you don't feel it, but still it's a bit more downtime, more swelling. But with this one, like you said, you can go back to work.
yeah, and I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah, I mean it's
Because
pretty easy.
if you're gonna get more
Yeah,
um, results, the more you do
just
it.
keep doing it.
I'm
You can never be tight enough.
No, you cannot.
All right. So what else did you do? What else?
So what else have I done? You did the Y lift on me, right? That was last summer.
Yeah. So yeah, we did a Y lift. Y lift is a non-surgical, basically kind of an injectable facelift, if you will. It's no incisions. You're
Hmm.
using a cannula to actually create a pocket on the bone to enhance the bony structure. So as we age, we lose not only fat and soft tissues and the skin gets lax, but we also lose bone mass and the bones get rounder and less structured.
Yeah.
So by rebuilding those structured bones, you can recreate the shape and a youthful appearance to the face, and that helps to actually lift the skin and give them some more support. So
Yeah, and I definitely noticed it in my jawline, my cheeks. Also, I don't have very high cheekbones, but I notice a big difference in the laxity of my skin. Like it definitely helped that out a lot. I've got like a very snatched, jawline now, so that was a huge benefit. And also, no downtime. I want to say I worked the next day after that too. So yeah, it's been great. It's been like such a great result, and highly recommend
Yeah,
for
and
anyone
YLift is,
interested.
it can last you many years because
Yeah.
unlike regular fillers, where if you get fillers injected in your face or in your cheeks or in your, in soft tissues, the fillers can migrate and then they usually kind of disperse, and then you have
Yes.
to do it again. And
Mhm.
if you keep doing it all the time, then that's how people get pillow face. If you
Right.
see those
Nobody wants
celebrities,
that.
yeah, you see those celebrities that kind of overfill their face, they just keep coming back and getting more
Yes.
filler put in, and they just kind of start looking weird, and nobody wants that. So, you need less treatments overall with the Y lift, but you get a longer lasting result. So
Yes.
definitely something to consider.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean the problem is sometimes people go to get fillers done, and it looks great when you first put it in. It's like, oh my god, this is what I want. I love it, and then they lose that, and they want that. It's almost like an addiction. They want to go
Yes.
back and get that feeling again, and but the problem is the filler is still there. It's just not in the same
It
place.
just moved,
Yeah,
because gravity doesn't care
right.
about where you
Exactly.
put it.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
so then yeah, you can keep filling it, but eventually you're gonna have to dissolve it because
Yeah.
otherwise it's gonna start looking weird. Yeah. All right. And so I know we also did clear and brilliant laser.
I did well, I do clear and
You do clear and
brilliant
brilliant.
laser.
You're a client and also what is it?
Yes, I'm a client and a provider.
That's right. So
So it's a really good thing for you to do if you're already a patient with us and you do other more intense lasers, or let's say you do use our skin products. This is a really good treatment to use as like a maintenance treatment because you can do it monthly. It's about every 4 to 6 weeks, and you get results after a few days. You will notice like that really nice glow with really no downtime. You can really come like during your lunchtime and get it done, which is really nice. It's like a 30-minute treatment and really absolutely no downtime. So I really recommend it, especially for the summertime when you are going to be out in the sun, but you don't want to use a very
aggressive.
aggressive
Yeah.
laser that's going to make you have to stay inside. Clear and brilliant, I think is a
The good
really good
thing,
option.
and the good thing about also it's good for all skin types. So
Yes.
even darker skin types, Hispanic,
Men, women,
Asian, yeah.
yeah, pretty
So
much anyone can come
anyone
into it
can.
because it is such a light, gentle laser. So, really recommend that one. And I love doing it. So,
Yeah, so if anybody is looking for a provider who's really good, doing clear and brilliant laser, laser hair removal, Botox, still working on fillers. Fillers coming soon.
yes, yes, yes.
But as far as those treatments, Christina's is
And
here,
then
and
come see us
yeah,
at our surgery center as well.
yeah. So
We're
you'll
the
be seeing.
best.
Yeah, if you're having surgery, of course you'll be seeing
You'll
Christina.
see me there. Yeah.
Yeah. So our first podcast, we're just gonna keeping it brief and giving you a little overview, and going forward, if there's more things you want to know about, we'll maybe do it a little bit longer and maybe go in some in depth and for some of the treatments that we do. Just let us know what you want to know about, and there's definitely a lot more information. Each one of these treatments we talked about, you can really spend like a whole hour talking about. So we'll see you next time.